Have you noticed that your hay fever has got progressively worse and worse year over year? Has the wine lover in your life started to tell you that wine doesn't quite taste like it used to? Or have you started to feel progressively more and more anxious and irritable on a daily basis? Well, whilst all of these things are seemingly unrelated, they do have one thing in common, and that thing is the climate crisis. I'm Rob Smallcombe, and in this series of 5 videos, we're going to take you through exactly how that climate crisis is affecting your business and what you can do to take action. Joining me along the way is Sebastian. And he'll provide additional insights and context about how this climate crisis is all anyone talks about. So Seb, tell me why the climate crisis is all anyone can talk about.
The significant variation of average weather conditions caused by the climate crisis is truly a once-in-a-generation problem. It holds dramatic effect on the many fragile ecosystems that make up our planet and the many aspects that are integral to our survival, such as agriculture and water supply.
Gosh, I see why people see it as such a pressing issue. How normal is it though for the climate to change?
It's natural for the Earth's climate to change from time to time. In the past 650,000 years, there have been 7 cycles of glacier advance and retreat.
But what's not so normal is the amount of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, which have been increasing at a rate that far surpasses the range of normal levels that would be attributed to natural causes.
In the last 20 years alone, we've released about a third of all emissions we've ever produced.
It can't be that bad though, can it?
Well, the cumulative greenhouse gases today have made the world 1.1 degrees Celsius warmer compared to pre-industrial levels. With current calculations, we are slated to reach 2 degrees by 2060.
2 degrees doesn't sound too bad.
It's a critical threshold that can lead to disastrous and irreversible changes in the climate system, such as permafrost thaw and Amazon forest dieback, just to name a few.
Well, that doesn't sound amazing.
Oh, it's way worse than you think. Researchers have theorized that permafrost may contain species of viruses such as the bubonic plague. Rob, we humans may literally be bringing back the bubonic plague.
It's a lot worse than I thought.
Fortunately, big players have put their heads together to try to tackle the climate crisis.
One of the most concerted efforts to fight the climate crisis was through the Paris Agreement, an international treaty on climate change signed by 195 countries in 2015.
Rob, I'm all for the happy-go-lucky attitude, but most major developments on solving the climate crisis revolve around public sector institutions. How has the relationship between the climate crisis and businesses manifested?
Good that you mentioned that, Seb, because in the next video, we'll be explaining how businesses have contributed to the climate crisis and the challenges that the climate crisis presents to businesses. Join us.